Hey everybody, and welcome to the Final Fantasy Tactics Colosseum AI Tournament League for February. I'm Sardek, and with me in the booth tonight is Simmon.
Yeah, that's me. I am here.
I believe this is your first time on this stream, although you certainly streamed plenty yourself.
Yeah, actually, it's my second time. I think I said a total of 3 or 4 words before I was pulled away by a sick child last time.
Ah, right. That was you and not Fig. Or wait, that happened to both of you, didn't it?
Probably.
Yeah, I know how it is. It's rough sometimes. Kids are not exactly cooperative to our plans. But anyways, we've got 6 matches lined up tonight, all second round winners brackets, so a bunch of teams that have shown they have what it takes. Let's see if they continue to do so. Starting off, Ludo versus Kjata 2. Sardek bullied me into making a team versus El Escarabajos. Certainly the community favorite team name this month.
Hey, you even pronounced it pretty well.
I mean, my wife's last name is Torres, so... For Sardek bullied me into making a team, we have Teasing the Mediator with Draw Out, Auto Potion, Magic Attack Up, and Move +1, Hitting the Taiju with Spirit of Life, Poking the Lancer with Steel Hamido, Jump +2, and Move HP Up, and Enfroggening the Priest with Planar Magic, Counter Magic, Defense Up, and Teleport, and of course a Faith Rod. A lot of this match is probably going to hinge around how effective Enfroggening is. On the other side, for El Escarabajos, we have Pablo McCartney, the Time Mage, Item, Throw Item, Arrow Guard, and Equip Shield. Arrow Guard probably not doing a whole lot in this matchup. Juan Lennon, the Priest, with Draw Out Hamido, Equip Armor, and Move +1. Jorge Harrison, the Lancer, with Basic Skill, Dragon Spirit, Jump +2, and Move +2. And Gringo Star, the Ninja, with Steel, MP Switch, 2 Swords, the only legitimate 2 Swords ninja in the event, and Move +3. Ludo mentions that they are...
Ludo pointed out that it's the exact same Zodiac Triangle, so everyone's going to be good compat.
Going to be a game of Rocket Tag. Large map, definitely one of the larger ones, probably going to play decently well with the frog plan for Ludo.
I don't know. What's the AoE on that again?
I think 2.
Okay. Well, we get the big full team haste right off the bat. And Ludo's Lancer is way off to the side. I don't know what he's doing over there. Is that a Pro Shell?
Yeah.
Okay, that team is stacked now. Got haste and Pro Shell on all of the members.
Yeah, the Kiyomori came out late for bullies, so they're kind of clumping up on the house, taking distance.
Yeah, it's a little odd, but first ball that I've seen. 160, not too bad.
It's actually a lot lower than it should be, given that she has Faith.
I did not know that Faith affected lightning ball damage.
Well, Perm Faith gear all gives Vuln Lightning, so that would have been 80 on a neutral target.
Oh, okay, yeah, then they are very weak balls.
There was some mention of that.
Jump, though. Yeah. I'm going to say El Escarabajos is winning pretty heavily here, but I think that the main point of that is because of the haste. Haste wins over no haste most of the time.
That is, in fact, often the case.
Heavy damage, though. Oh, we get the first death sentence out. Landing on that heavy-hitting Lancer. That Lancer dropped for 450 a second ago, so good target to get, but he's going to have free reign now because no one's going to target him. And we saw the Lightning Ball take down that caster over there, so rough. Quick little heal after the spear poke.
The tree heals are definitely huge this month, but they've been reasonable. They haven't felt the same way Paladins did, where they were making matches go too long.
Yeah.
Like, they feel powerful but not oppressive, and I like that.
Damage split. Which is, you know, fitting that the tree gets split in half when it uses that.
Yeah, another one of the happy coincidences of graphical issues that this game gives us. Like the goblin just disappearing for Battle Cry.
Which is just fun.
There was a while where when Tonberries used an ability, they turned into an upside-down panther in weird, broken palette for like half a second.
I do remember that, which was pretty fun. Ooh, man, that is a big mace bomb. 238?
Good compatibility, and, well,
that's true.
The mace formula.
Takes him down. Yeah, not looking great for Ludo. Sorry, Ludo. It's not looking great.
Down goes the tree. Game 1 goes to Kjata. And I found something. Quick fix needed. But we got it. I loaded up the patcher and looked at something, and somehow all of the ninja throws were reverted to what they were last month. So now they're fixed and they're doing the right amount of damage again.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, it would have been a whole lot stronger, I guess.
I mean, Ball would have picked up another 66 damage, so it would have been 216 instead of 150.
So likely would not have affected the outcome.
Well, since
the
they won
benefit would be
anyways,
on
yeah.
The winning team.
Right. I always like it when we find problems that the winning team didn't win hard enough, because I don't have to rerun matches then.
Yeah. And this is interesting. We didn't get an opening haste because it's such a small map, so we got the opening Ravi. We did get the Pro Shell, though, on 3 of the members, but that Time Mage is about to get wrecked by a jump, so we'll see how that works out. Oh, and the Lancer is counter jumping where the Lancer's going to land. Oh, I love it. I love the counter jumps.
I'm just glad that we're seeing jumps literally at all now, because there were a few months where it was just, no, jump is awful, don't use jump.
Yeah, and now jump is okay, but you have to be able, oh my gosh, 520. You got to be able to slow your opponents down. 450 again. So 520 and 450, those are some dang strong jumps. But you got to get lucky with timing or slow your opponents so you can land them.
Nightshade, of course, very powerful, but that ninja is paying for it. That is distantly the most expensive unit on the team.
Which is interesting to me because my units that use the Thief skills have very little cost. I think my team this month came in at like 15,000.
I feel like the second swing and the cost at getting 2 hands, like, it costs a lot, but it's worth a lot.
Ooh, double confusion. That's pretty nice. Oh, that didn't work out too well. Still got the double swing with the double confusion. And then a jump. Who knows where it's going to land?
I'm glad we're seeing gravity being effective.
Yeah, that was interesting too, because he went for the teammate hit, even though I guess maybe it's because the teammate has death sentence on him.
Yeah, people with death sentence are basically treated like they're not there by the AI, so...
Yeah, so that makes sense why they went for the, the friendly fire. Tree is back up. Tree has been raised. And now we're finally getting the haste. A little bit late there.
Yeah, that's kind of the way it is with small maps. Sometimes if the haster can do other things, they just will. Not sure I understand why they leave the tree, especially with it taking the next turn, but... And what a disaster that ends up being.
Alright, well, Juan Lennon is just hiding here because they're stuck in that critical and they can't heal themselves, I guess. No MP. But Pablo McCartney going for something, probably another gravity. Ooh, and that 520 jump, my goodness. Good spear poke, 120. That spear poke misses. You know, Ludo might actually have a shot this match. With Pablo McCartney down, anything is possible. Ooh, the Hamido misses though.
Does still at least prevent the attack.
That's true.
And slowing that ninja down is about the most important thing you can do if you want to make it out the other end of this one.
Yeah, slow did wear off on that ninja though. And ninja now getting a rejuve, so a little health boost there. 95 bonk there from that priest. Picking up that crystal is going to be huge. Not only is it the heal, but it's going to have the MP to do something. Unless it just gets destroyed right now like it did. Ooh, and the Hamido spear of the 2 range. Love it. Another spear poke on the ninja. Trying to whittle him down. Ninja got the crystal. All good. Gonna throw that shuriken. 195 is a pretty solid shuriken.
Yeah, definitely rather be throwing shurikens than having your nightshades Hamido'd, so...
Absolutely. Ooh, but that Dragon Spirit proc, that's going to be tough to deal with. I think Ludo might have lost this one. Oh yeah, he's toast. No way he's going to survive that. Double deadly poison. That's 416 damage total with that. That's pretty strong.
Yeah. So...
Needed that Hamido.
El Escarabajos takes it 2-0. Up next, we have Barren 2 versus Love Colored Magic, Swords Up, Suns Down versus Alien Containment. Yeah, trees are pretty good. For Swords Up, Suns Down, we have Rizzo the Spellblade with Battle Skill, Dragon Spirit, Attack Up, and Move +2. Demon Hilt plus the Small Mantle to increase fire. Been doing pretty good damage. Glick the Paladin with Punch Art, HP Restore, Martial Arts, and Move +1. Lena the Chemist with Draw Out, Auto Potion, Magic Defense Up, and Defense Up. And of course, Tonberry Knife to fish for those dead procs. And Huey the Priest with basic skill, Counterflood, move MP up and fly. On the other side for Alien Containment, we have Tassoth the Porky with Oink. Sectoid the Archer with Item Regenerator, Lucky and Move +2. Lucky with that Cupid bow to set up charm procs. Hitting those will be pretty important. Aquatoid the Mind Flare with Mind Control. And Ethereal the Summoner with Steel, Auto Potion, Move MP up, and Move +1. Going to large
several
95.
Forms of charm there.
Yeah, the team definitely divided and conquered in round 1. I suspect we'll see more of the same coming into round 2.
Okay, you got the Squid charm, you got the Cupid bow charm. Is that the book charm as well?
Do we have a book charm? It was
maybe
Madlam
I'm
again,
thinking of-
right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Weapons. Books.
All right, they're moving up right now. No precasts, so no haste. Yeah, the Squid, I believe, will cast Case, but we're getting a Kiyomori on the other side, so a Pro Shell on the whole team there for Swords Up, Suns Down. So Barren's got a nice little advantage there. That Pro Shell's not going to do anything against some charms, which is what this whole team does. The Oink also does the charm. Yeah, this team is 100% based around charm, which a few months ago, I would have had every single unit of mine wearing Enkai Armlet to protect against charm, but I've stopped doing that because nobody's running it. Maybe I should start again. We'll see how this match turns out.
Well, as is the way with metagames, something is really good when everyone thinks it's bad.
Yep.
And I checked, the book is a +1 speed.
Oh, okay. So it's not anything with that. I wonder what I was thinking. So just 3 forms of charm, not 4. My bad. Ooh, good damage though on that shine. Or is it shine?
Yeah.
All right, little haste, a little late haste, but you know, haste region's still good.
And he's avoiding the charm procs, so that's really all you want.
No charm proc, and that's the important bit.
Yeah, charm on a priest is one of the worst things that can happen to you.
Yep. That or like Berserk, you know, the Killer Ninja, something like that. All right, Squid's gonna have his chance to do some charm. Not gonna charm, gonna Aqualung. I wonder if they switch the priorities up on the Squid to make it do charm more often. Probably not if it was doing Aqualung. Ooh, but that Ramen knocked out that priest.
Yeah, because of the summoner recoil from the elemental.
That'll do it. Ooh.
I'm really
210.
happy with the summoner casting passive. It's been real good.
It's pretty cool. It did just get destroyed by a 280 sword bonk, though, so...
Well, I mean, the weapon triangle says swords beat spells, right?
Oh, HP restore coming in clutch there. Jeez, 491? That's a lot of HP.
And the pig working to bring
the
the
summoner
team back up.
It's not over yet.
What is that summoner casting?
I don't know.
Oh, whatever it is.
Doesn't matter. It's casting death on itself. Priest back up. Priest down.
Pig misses the spell blade. That would have been a lot.
It would have been a lot. Well, we got haste, though. Pig is quick.
Not quick enough, unfortunately.
240 is pretty solid damage. Those spell sword skills are not too shabby this month.
Yeah, them getting that extra
Ooh.
2 PA really, really helped.
Yeah, well, and also the MP cost reduction.
They had originally had half of MP, and that was to make them the best Spellblades, but ultimately I decided they just needed more damage and maintenance to make them the best, because then they're more consistent with it.
Well, that Spellblade is now charmed. So Pig got the charm off, and that's going to be brutal here. We're going to see some Spellblade action. Boom, broken. I hope that's not the weapon.
No, that was armor.
Shine comes out, knocks out that summoner.
Pig
And
having to revive
brings
in
him right back
melee
down.
makes the Shine particularly effective against the duo.
Yeah. Summoner just got a crystal, though, and dropping something on that paladin. Interesting, just basic attack there from the squid. And then the Ramu drops. 210. He's toast. Is that the only unit left and it's charmed? 210, no longer charmed. Let's see, Squid Aqua long enough. It is enough to take it out. Man, Alien Containment taking game one here.
As always, Love Colored Magic putting on a show. Whoops. Love Colored Magic's team's always quirky but never weak.
Yeah, one single charm landed that entire match. The whole team is based around charm. One charm landed. Still won, though. So, obviously a good build.
I mean, neither can most people, Barren. There's a reason she makes it into the top 8 pretty much every month.
Yep. I remember that one month it was like 3 teams or something of the 4 were LCM.
Yeah, she had a spectacular run that month.
Ooh, that Sundown come up on the counterflood. That's not too bad. But the priest is charmed. Seeing the Kiyomori pro shell for the whole team, even the charmed unit. Ignition Slash coming out to mid-charge that summoner, but not enough to take him down, and that auto potion even takes him out of critical. But this Spin Fist is going to knock out the summoner and take the priest out of charm, so that's nice. A little haste on the archer, see if you can get some Cupid bow procs off.
I just love how the AI understands that Spin Fist catching that charm teammate really helps.
Oh yeah. Especially if you have charm at a pretty high priority, it knows, I need to remove this charm.
Oh yeah, that's true. Like, she definitely would have charm on higher priority just because of the way the team is built.
That's the wrong team, actually.
Oh, I have it backwards.
Yeah. The Squid Pig Archer team is the one with the charms.
I never claimed to know what I was doing.
Good ignition strike with that counter flood. You know, not too shabby either.
A lot of Squid's
Ooh, the Aqualung
power.
with the water absorb.
Yeah, a lot of Squid's power seems to be in the fact that it can self-heal with the Aqualung, and if you have teammates to heal it with water as well, he just puts up a bunch of counter floods and they just kind of die by 1,000 cuts.
Yeah, I actually expected water to be pretty strong this month, but I was mistaken for the reason why, and that was because I assumed a lot of people would be running the dual flame whip with the Nightshade Thief poison thing, and then people would be taking Flame Shield in response to absorb, and then that gives you weakness to water, so I figured water might be strong. I was mistaken on both counts. Hardly anyone worried about the Flame Whip and basically no one took the fire absorb or fire immunity as much as I expected. So
I think there's a couple on Break's team that's coming up later tonight, but I think those are almost the only ones in the event.
Yeah, and then my team, I specifically went with fire immunities and stuff like that. So, and I even did water immunities in response for the response. Didn't even happen. Didn't need it. This shine coming out might be pretty crucial. Drops that summoner down mid-charged.
It is kind of weird how much conversation there was about the meta being flame whips, and then just nobody did anything about it.
I think it's because everyone was like, well, clearly people are going to prepare for this, and then they didn't use it. I'm, I think, one of the few people who is using it. 180, you know, it's not that bad. Oh, do we get another oink? We've seen 100% oink percentage here from this pig. Always raising, no misses so far. And I think everyone's back up. And we get a fresh haste regen there. You know, Barren, you're not out of this yet. In fact, I think, did the archer crystallize when I wasn't looking?
Yep. Well,
yeah,
not the archer.
So yeah, Barren, you're winning here.
Yeah, Barren's ahead 4-2 now.
Oh, there's the archer. Never mind.
It wasn't the archer, but it was somebody.
Somebody. Now it's just pig.
Pig. It is a revival pig, so
that's true.
It's possible to turn this around,
yeah,
but I think unlikely.
Pick people up. Yeah, especially with another haste out, hitting that Spellblade is going to be pretty brutal. Priest going for a cure. They're just setting up to make everybody nice and topped off before they take out this pig.
I really like how the AI finds ways to get paladins to different heights so that they don't hit themselves with shine.
It is nice. And you saw the shine with the sundown and then the ignition strike, but it dropped into the critical and HP restore nice and clutch there. Because the sundown plus the ignition strike was almost enough to take it down. But 273 for that straight dash, knocking out that priest. Or maybe it was just a basic attack.
I think it was a basic attack. Basic attacks hit a little bit harder than the named abilities do now.
Which is just funny to me.
Yeah, like, I gave the named abilities all benefits. Like, I think straight dash is unevadable. Shake off adds petrify. Like, all of them have something.
Yeah.
In exchange for their lower damage. Because I couldn't
might be getting into a revival loop, but where's that pig gonna go?
But yeah, like, I couldn't give benefits to basic attacks, so I had to, like, do it to the specials instead.
Gotcha. Well, 156 dropping on that pig. Straight dashing the priest yet again, dropping it down once more. Will we see another Phoenix down? Yes, we will.
I imagine it's just a matter of them pecking at the pig until he doesn't trigger an HP restore, because I don't think you can outlast a chemist's supply of items.
Yeah, I thought it was just 8.
Chemists have double.
Oh, okay.
Like anyone else, it would be 8. Chemists have 16, so...
Spellblade is the only one attacking that pig. Everyone else is stuck in a loop to keep that priest alive and healthy.
177 plus 55, like 229. It's a little lower than the Spellblade will do. Hopefully it's just shy of putting it near fatal.
Another haste coming out. The pig has regen as well, and that's keeping it alive. Ooh, missed the ignition slash. One of the only people attacking it. Missed. And priest going down again.
The regen did wear off now, though, so the pig is going to drop sooner rather than later.
It's got a nice sandbag loop, this team, but it needs to be able to put that pig down.
The priest will survive a straight dash now that it got the crystal, so that's going to matter a bunch too.
Well, it's going to affect who that pig targets. It's going to go for somebody else. Unless that priest is lowest health. Oh, going straight for that Spellblade. 210 up, but the Dragon Spear procs. I think he already even had it.
And he's once again out of range with that 100 chakra, so they get like a whole turn or whole round without people dying.
Yeah, and you get two team members who don't have any offense. The priest and the chemist can't do anything here. You're just sitting there supporting the whole time, waiting for the paladin and the spellblade to take out one single pig. I mean, imagine if the pig... Oh, I mean, the pig does have charm, so this still could turn the other way. But imagine if they had focused the pig first. The other teammates would have run wild. Another HP restore. You know, this is going to be a while. You got the priest and the chemist who are doing nothing. Oh, you know, as soon as I said this is going to be a while, we get the 1-2 combo of the Spellblade and the Paladin just dropping that pig.
Also, the priest cast a holy, which it hadn't been doing.
And it was probably an MP thing because it had picked up the crystal.
Yeah, probably. Game 3.
On to round 3. You know, Barren, you do have a chance at taking out LCM for the first time. But this Charm team does not have... Oh my gosh, Charm on the first Cupid Bow proc. That's big.
On the bright side, though, Paladin is liable to shine, and that's going to break it itself.
That's true. That's true. Ooh, broken armor, I believe, on that archer.
Yup, sure enough, charm broken immediately.
Yep, immediate break. And the archer had, let's see, judo outfit, so no longer. Little haste on the pig. Summoner ready to drop something. Ramo again, more lightning. Oh, you know, not bad damage. That's pretty good, especially because they've got Pro Shell on them. Priest goes down. Gonna get into a re-raise loop here. Oh, and the charm on the Spellblade. This is looking pretty good here for LCM.
Yeah, landing those 2 charms quickly, and the summoner going on this deep rampage unpunished, like, both of those are really gonna play in LCM's favor.
Yeah. I mean, he just killed somebody with a book. Squid has done nothing so far. Heals up that archer really quick with a nice absorb.
I'd forgotten the squid was even here.
I know, right? I think it just did a oh my gosh, another charm landed. Oh, the summoner has steel, and it has steel heart on its secondary. So yes, every member of LCM's team has charm. That's just the first time we've seen it. Ooh, Chemist cleared the charm on the Spellblade, so we might see something coming out here real quick. Ignition slash on the archer. 270 Sundown. Not enough to take him out, but enough to put him into critical. That Paladin, however, is going to go for a shine on its teammates and itself. Gets rid of the charm, though. That's nice. But puts the Chemist down into critical. Oh, never mind. Auto potion.
If I had $1 for every time I did that exact thing. In near fatal, lol JK.
Well, the squid is too far away to hit the archer with an aqua lung, but it's potioned itself up and ran away. But we're going to see that pig come in with a straight dash, knock down that paladin, take it to critical, and the Ramuh's going to finish it off. Oh, no, it was guarded. Oh, my goodness. And this comes out with the Phoenix down to pick up that priest.
Barren's team may be on the back foot, but it is still holding together barely. I feel like a lot of the...
just punched a chemist.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of the answer is, does Barren's team manage to take out that summoner fast enough? If they do...
Yeah, that AoE. Oof.
Like, the pig can only really one-on-one, but this summoner is just cleaning up with them.
Although this Spellblade has guarded 2 of those Ramuhs in a row.
That was a 90% it guarded.
He's a determined little Spellblade.
Rizzo just...
There to pick up that archer. Counterfly gonna take him down. That's just a pig now. But
can't dodge that.
He does have 3 rays. Oh, that's it.
It was a valiant attempt at the end there, but they couldn't quite get it to convert. Alien Containment takes the match 2-1.
But it was a good showing, Barren. It was a good showing.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely made your team work for it. Up next, we have Hero versus Kjata 1, Hyper Offensor versus Pay It Forward. Hyper Offensor really lived up to its name in round 1. Talonflame, of course, with Time Magic for Haste 2, Counterflood, Magic Attack Up, and Magic Defend Up. Tansy the Mediator with basic skill, Hamido Equip Shield, Move +1, and of course a Stone Gun. And the Escutcheon 2 for the Stealth, making it the Apex Gun Mido. Salamence the Red Chocobo with Choco Meteor. And Tyranitar the Lancer with Dance, Counter Throw, Jump +3, and Move HP Up. On the other side, for Pay It Forward, we have 55 Burgers, the Time Mage, with Precision, Hamido, Deadshot, and Equip Gun. If Burgers gets in a fight with Tansy, Tansy is liable to win convincingly. 55 Fries, the Geomancer, with Throw, Arrow Guard, Concentrate, and Move +2. Unfortunately, slightly more hit points than the other gunner, so probably will not be the target. 55 Tacos, the Engineer, with Item, Throw Item, HP Restore, and Equip Armor. And 55 Pies, with White Magic, Auto Potion, Magic Attack Up, and Move +1. Mithril Bow, of course, for Holy Strike.
I'm seeing the unit names and finally understanding the reference to this Pay It Forward team.
Yeah, I think Kjata shared that sketch in the server like a few months ago, so I'm like, oh yeah, I remember this one. Pay it forward, man.
I think we're going to be seeing a lot of gunshots. Yeah, I think the gunner, you've got Stone Gun, but if you have a Mass Immune person right at the beginning or a Haste 2 person right at the beginning, it doesn't even matter.
Jesus
Dang,
Christ.
234 with that Shuriken. Jeez. The Counterflood 217 puts it in critical. My goodness. Yeah, this is starting off pretty good.
That is a hell of a range Shuriken right there. Like, turn 1 large map.
Well, that Geo's dead. The Geo damage on this guy is incredible. Like, 217 for Geomancy is just so strong.
Yeah, you really have to stack to get to that much damage.
You do, but it feels worth it at this point. But 204 puts it into critical.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, the fragility there from being near fatal from just that.
So it did take a counter flood before, but I think the Choco might have healed it up to full before that. Oh, well, it's dead. Dang, 348. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was a very good crit there. It was significantly over expectation.
Well, it's got dead shot.
Well, yeah, I just mean the damage predictor tells you what the median crit it will be, and it hit a lot harder than that. So it high rolled the crit.
Yeah, the E2 plus the gunner, like, it makes sense. E2 gun. But what I'm interested in is that they've got guns, but nobody is using any of the new thief skills, which are a huge damage boost to the guns. So really interesting with that one. But apparently that Geomancer throw is good enough for them, because that was a dang good throw. Ooh, Bo takes out that Chocobo. There goes your healer.
Although
Geo
they're going
goes right
to
back down.
they're going to start having problems now because the mediator is the gun Mito. So like the entire team being gunners is going to have a whole lot of trouble dealing with that one mediator.
Especially because I think that it's the mediator that has E2, right?
Yep. He's immune to their Hamitos and has his own, so
Yep.
he was always going to be the hinge point of this matchup.
Yeah, I did the same thing with my gunner, putting the E2 on him so that he would not have to worry about gun Mito.
And being the gun Mito user himself, obviously, that's... And also this Lancer...
It's a nice counter match.
Just pecking everybody down in the meantime.
Ooh, Spear Bonk 140 drops that Samurai. Another haste coming out from that Time Mage.
Notably, the Dancer also with an E2 so that no auto potions or whatever making Knife Dance bad.
All right. Well, Chocobo's back up in full health. Ready to come in and drop some meteors, I'd say.
Yeah, that Time Mage is not long for this world.
Time Mage just dropped 252 on that Lancer, though. Now, dropping 240 on that Mediator. Time Mage is just cleaning house right now.
Haste is off now, though.
Oh, haste ran out, but it did double turn, so that was pretty big. And Mediator is stuck in critical, but Time Mage toast.
If he Hamitos this engineer, which he can't because the engineer outranges him. Sure is lucky to have been able to get that crystal, because he was going down if he didn't.
Absolutely. And boom, Samurai's down again. Alright, Engineer gonna Phoenix down. And the Samurai gonna go for a Holy Strike on the Choke. 242 is respectable.
Mediator failing his second preach in a row, but can't quite get into range yet. He needs to get up in a hurry, because that Chocobo isn't going to last another bow shot from that Samurai.
Yep, there it is. Oh, missed. That was a crucial one to miss.
And getting the re-raise finally as he approaches. Definitely luck has broken well for Hyper Offensor. 77% to lose his gun, but he does not.
Ooh, big crystal. And the Hamido drops, yep. That Mediator is going to be wrecking it with those Hamidos. Hamido'd again, that was it. You just can't get into a gunfight with that Mediator.
You can, but only at 8 range. Once he gets close and you don't retreat, that's gonna be it.
Yeah, and I don't think the AI realizes that.
No, AI doesn't see reactions. I actually know exactly what I need to nope out to make AI consider reactions. It's in Doku Rider's thread that I have pinned.
I think we used that in Arena as well. Dang, that opening throw of 264, or no, opening gunshot, and then the 234 throw after that. Jeez, just brutal. Geomancer went down quick. Samurai just getting itself with that Pro Shell Kiyomori. A little bit of a waste of the Kiyomori.
Yeah, you only get one, and that is certainly not the most impactful one I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, the Samurai can do some good damage, but would have been more useful on a different unit. I don't know how I feel about this Lancer, this Lancer Dancer. Jeez, Choco goes down quick. That Geomancer can do so much damage with that throw.
I do think it's neat having a Lancer Dancer with an E2, like, oh no, Stone Gun is broken at a range he couldn't Hamido out of it. He is now deeply vulnerable to the rest of the team. It's highly likely we see a Game 3.
Mediator re-raise bot trying its best. Lancer Dancer doing its thing. Ooh, got the MP now. I don't know that the Time Mage likes the MP. It likes to hit for 216 with that gunshot. The Samurai going in for a double whack, 198 and then 162. That Lancer Dancer's still up, but that Mediator's toast, at least for now. It's got re-raise.
Yeah, that Lancer is not long for this world. Didn't even last the entire sentence.
That Time Mage can do some pretty solid damage with that gunshot.
Yeah, Time Mage is one of the better gunners out there because of its extra speed. And you always want a Time Mage as well, so they just do it better than Masamune most of the time.
Yeah, I'd say. Full team haste. Are we going to see another throw?
Sure are.
234 Shuriken, and then the counter flood for 217, weakened and in critical. My goodness.
Yeah, that that throw is, or that unit with throw is very fragile, but she does put out the early damage. Or he, I can never tell with Geomancers.
I feel like you can build around some throws, maybe.
Yeah, I was going to buff them next month until I realized I just hadn't actually buffed them this month, so now they're fine. Like when people were throwing for 90, I was like, what is this? This isn't right.
Ooh, 144 takes him down. Oh, a Chiri coming out from the Samurai to take out that Chocobo. And it's toast, 374 with a Chiri. The Pro Shell really helping out there.
3-on-2. But that time mage is
and
going to
critical,
go
though.
down to the Lancer Dancer.
Mm-hmm. Not a bad... Oh, never mind. Got the Ambrosia to pick it back up. Samurai going to go for that... Oh, went for the Holy Strike, got Hamido'd. Reach goes for the re-raise on both the Mediator and the Lancer Dancer now.
I think this is going to come down to the...
Down.
Yeah, it's going to come down to the Engineer again, I think. Whether or not he gets the break, or if he gets too close and gets Hamido'd.
Good enough range for that one.
Yeah, Stone Gun's only range 5. He has an Engineer Rifle range 8, so...
Jeez, 336 from the Time Mage. Oh my gosh. Time Mage is also running Engineer Rifle. It's just a really good crit from the Deadshot. 144 brings that Mediator back down.
Yeah,
no
when
more
144 is your expected, hitting a 360 is, well, as good as it gets.
Yeah. All right, so Lancer Dancer, you're the only one. Engineer not taking him down, just gonna heal up that Time Mage first.
I need you to lance, not dance.
Yep, now we're gonna see it go down, and it's toast. 204 to that Lancer. So surprisingly, we see Pay It Forward take it out.
Never count out Kjata. He's always got a chance.
You know, that E2 Mediator, if he had had an Engineer Rifle, maybe it would have been different.
Sure enough. Up next, Sardek 2 versus Break 1. A side of beef versus Team Meteor. Little shout out to Omega Suspect. For side of beef, we have Pavlichenko, the Time Mage, with Steel, Hamido, Equip Shield, and Equip Gun. Engineer Rifle E2. I guess I learned the lesson. Chiri the Samurai with Item, MP Switch, Magic Attack Up, and Move +2. Smog the Red Dragon with Fire Breath, and Theseus the Minotaurus with Blow Fire. On the other side, although really power up, on the other side for Operation Meteor, we have Duo Maxwell the Time Mage. Speaking of those flame shields earlier, Draw Out, Catch, Equip Shield, and Guts. Chang Wufei, also a Red Dragon. Troa Barton, the Paladin, second Flame Shield, Draw Out, Distribute, Defense Up, and Move +2. And Hiro Yui, the Grenade, with Triple Flame. It's too bad it's not my other team with Leviathan.
Yeah, it's a lot of fire damage, a lot of fire absorb on both of these teams.
Dragons really do much better damage just attacking, so...
That's true.
Break has the advantage that he can use it to heal that I don't have, but Dragon's damage not unduly impacted.
Ooh,
Operation Meteor on the right.
3.
Opening Hastes 2 on my side.
Samurai goes for the Kiyomori as well. Now that's a full team pro shell. A little bit better. A little bit better on Operation Meteor side.
They do get their hastes eventually, 3 of them. Everyone but the bomb. Minotaur's setting up and moving in.
Time Mage coming out, gonna drop something on that Minotaur.
Don't move.
Ooh, dash 182, but it triggers the Dragon Spear. We got re-raise on that other dragon now. Dash 300 knocks him off,
Critical hit.
but also a re-raise.
Long range
Nightshade gun dropping 196. Ooh, don't move doesn't drop on that Minotaur.
It's cheery time.
Ooh. And the MP switch saving that samurai.
Yeah, it doesn't get much better than that.
It's almost like that was done on purpose.
Who would have thought of this plan?
Minotaur just wrecked it with 285. Triple Flame coming out on that Time Mage. Hits it once, 224, misses the other ones. That gamble partially paid off. Nightshade coming out again, drops that grenade. I do like that it says that it removes re-raise every time, even when they don't have re-raise.
I do know how to fix that. I just haven't done it yet.
Shine coming out on the Minotaur 190, not too shabby. That dragon comes back re-raised, and that regen or move HP up actually brings it back up out of critical, but the shake off takes it down. You know, your team isn't doing too bad.
I mean, I'm surprised
It's
I do
almost
so
like
poorly.
You know what this game looks like.
I mean, honestly, it's surprising to me that like everyone else does as well as they do, because I don't win very often. I have like 1 month of the entire 14-month run where I won. So like clearly I don't know everything.
Oh, powering up that samurai. Wants to get a cheery off, maybe.
Although really, if we're being honest, what actually is happening is I'm frantically scrambling to finish making the ROM, and I make my team in like 12 minutes at like 10 p.m. the day they're due. Like I don't get
Dragon Dash.
I don't get any time to lab either.
Who labs anyway? My goodness, it's 4-on-1. It's not looking great. Not looking great here for Operation Meteor. Dash takes him down to critical. What's Paladin gonna do? He's gonna go for a crystal and get 500 health back.
I mean, it's what everybody in the channel was talking about the entire time, Coppola. How could I not notice? I am glad I'm not the only person who found Red Dragon.
Yeah, I liked the combo of the Black Goblin with something like Chocobo or Red Dragon, something like that, where you get the PA that constantly gets boosted, so you get higher and higher damage. So the Black Dragon plus Black Chocobo, I feel like, is really solid.
I really liked the Tree Minotaur we saw yesterday. That was super cool.
Earth absorbs, yeah, it was pretty good.
Like, I like that Sacred and Minotaurus both have reasons to be run and are both represented.
Oh, this Paladin's down to 178. Dropping a haste regen on some enemies as well as itself. Goes and gets the crystal back up to 545 health. Thing's gonna take forever to take down.
Well, the sniper's back up at least, and so is the Cheery Bomb.
Get the Minotaur coming up. You get everybody moving on towards this Paladin. Oh, 96 damage, you know, chip damage. Totally worthwhile. Just tail whips him for one. Red Dragon, use tail whip.
Tail Whip is lower damage, but I'm pretty sure it ignores evasion, so probably actually the right call.
Little Kiku, haven't seen a Kiku in a while. 126, maybe that's why. Time Mage down in critical, not gonna do much until it gets out of it. Paladin gonna go and take out that Time Mage.
The Samurai is
Well,
more built for durability than damage, because Chiri mostly takes care of the damage itself.
That's true. This Paladin, I think, is just a big Collective Soul fan. I think that's what it is.
Man, I discovered them in high school. An eternity ago.
I actually saw them in concert fairly recently.
I'm not surprised they're still going, but I'm surprised they're still going. They've had a long
they
run.
played Shine. That's all anybody wanted. Ooh, that counter 126. Not too shabby. Now he's got another shot right at the back. Oh, only 84. that was really disappointing.
Yeah, the 146 was with his overload.
Ooh, the dash was guarded. Shine coming out yet again. And they bring this Paladin down. There's no more crystals to grab, so... Oh, Chiri coming out. Yeah, the Paladin's gone.
Paladin is
238.
gone.
And MP Restore, or MP Switch, even saved the Samurai. So, hey, good job, Sardek. You won round 1.
Well, we'll see if we can keep it up. Like my first round...
That's what those bills are for.
My first round versus Fig, like, I made half of his team irrelevant with the fire absorbs, and I'm doing the same thing to break, so I've gotten about as good a possible bracket as possible so far.
That's true. That's true. Who makes those brackets again?
Random.org.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, you saw how awful my brackets were last month? Holy shit. Like, I was the one on the other side last month. It was horrendous. I'm like, oh, the only team.
Haste on the other. Everybody's pro-shelled and hasted on your team here. The other side just has pro-shell, no haste. Oh, now we're getting some haste.
Wonder if Operation Meteor's primary color was red.
On everybody.
I'm gonna actually look at the file. Operation Meteor, that's break.
What are you looking for on that?
I am looking for... No, he's white-black. I was looking for the palette on break. So I'm like, Operation Meteor's the fire team, but I stole the red color as player 1. I wonder if I stole his red. But no, he's white-black.
Yeah, I've got the teams up in the stats dashboard so I can look at gear.
I think it's Omega Suspect that has a like little Python program he wrote up to give him a like overhead view of the teams.
Yeah, I'm just using the Team Examiner page on the stats dashboard. It tells me all their gear and all of their secondary supports and power reactions and stuff. So
that triple flame hitting the Samurai twice, but one of them going to MP switch. Nice.
Pretty clutch. Pretty clutch. Dash missing the Samurai also. They really want that Samurai down, but they can't manage it. Ooh, I didn't know the tail swing was AoE.
Yep, AoE around self.
Oh, Chiri coming out.
That hit everybody.
Oh my gosh.
I don't even know what teams everyone's on anymore, and I don't think she did either. She's like, whatever. Let God sort them out.
Everyone looks the same. I'm pretty sure Samurai walked over there and said, all y'all look alike, and then just blew them all up. And that Asura, I think, was healing a bunch of people, and I don't know, multiple teams. I don't know which dragon is which. Okay, Smog.
Smog's mine.
Smog is yours. Smog is hurting, but just at a critical.
So it looks like it's 3-on-3. The bomb is dead, and the Samurai is dead.
Now, Operation Meteor, is this a reference to something I don't know?
Gundam.
Gotcha.
Like, all these are big name characters in the Gundam franchise.
That is an anime, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I know nothing of anime.
You have definitely missed some of the teams in prior months then, because it is
I definitely don't know those references, correct.
It is a not uncommon theme.
Ooh. Shine knocking out that dragon. The only anime I know is Miyazaki.
I mean, if you had to pick one, it's not the worst. Oh, she was don't moved. That's why she was doing nothing.
That's why she's stuck over there, yeah.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense now. Yeah, don't move has been pretty good the last few months.
Time Mage just whacking somebody?
Might be out of mana.
Yeah, just whacked him with a Mace of Zeus. And then got dropped by a gunshot. Never bring a mace to a gunfight. Although, I like the imagery that gives.
Nightshade 154.
Nightshade 154. And Sundown.
She's going to have a lot of trouble taking that dragon out fast enough. And this paladin going around behind with the revives, I think Operation Meteor is well positioned.
Absolutely, and the Time Mage doesn't have any revive.
Well, she has 1 MP as well, so...
She's got a gun and a dream. True American. All right, 210 damage dash there.
Shoots through the dragon to the Time Mage.
231 on that.
But not moving afterwards leaves the dragon in range to kill her, so... Not ideal.
Whack. Nope. Dash 210, dropped the Time Mage. Ooh, looks like we're gonna see a round 3. This match is heating up.
Oh, because they're fire teams.
Oh, yeah.
Huh. I didn't notice it selected the same map twice. I usually re-roll repeats on the same day, but didn't notice that one.
Well, they'll all hold you accountable.
I'll believe that when I see it.
If you win, Break will call a redo.
Break frequently concedes his matchups with me before the stream even starts. I don't know why, because he wins half of them, so... I remember back towards the beginning when Love Colored Magic had like her first good run. She was like most improved that month because she had gone like 1-2 and 0-2 with her 2 teams the previous month. And then like suddenly she was just 3 teams in the top 8 and everyone's like, what? And she's been on a dominant tear ever since. And Break has had something of a similar arc. Like, early on, he didn't do super well, but he's now pretty consistently, like, middle to upper middle of the pack. He's not going down early, usually.
My favorite thing about the community is that there's one member who is always convinced that they're going to do really well, and always does horribly.
Well, can't fault for confidence. You know, I really expected the Butchers to do at least a little better this month. Like, he was originally not even going to run it, and I'm like, seriously? They get their biggest buff since you made them, and you're not going to run them? And then they 0-2 anyways.
Yeah.
Sorry, that one's entirely on me. Like,
Tail
Christ's sake,
Flame
what do I have to
missing.
give that team for it to be viable? It's killing me. Like, I didn't set out to do it this month, but, like, when I looked at the sum of changes, I'm like, oh, actually, maybe. Nope.
I'm just waiting for the day when mimes become good.
Yeah, that's going to be a minute. Like, basically...
with the Black Goblin, it's not too bad. Ooh, Samurai taking the MP switch for that flame.
Yeah, like, I figure that once the AI changes go in, then, like, there's an actual reasonable chance for mimes to be good. Like, I don't want to make changes to them right now because I'll almost certainly have to undo the changes when AI goes in. So, like, I'm kind of just waiting on that one because it's such a large overhaul, I don't want to do it twice.
Yeah, like, I know exactly what I would do with mimes when AI changes go through. So, like, I know that they could be good with the AI, but without the AI, you know. Ooh, the Asura going out to heal that Minotaur.
And gets her out of
Taking it
this
out of
scrum
critical.
down there.
And the other Asura on the opposite side. Ooh, that flame attack almost dropping that Time Mage down.
And she's don't moved, so it's only a matter of time. This Minotaur has to be bad compat with that Paladin, because he is doing nothing.
Yeah, well, the Paladin also has defense up.
Ah, okay. That would explain it. That's the same reduction.
And it's got Pro Shell on.
Well, yeah, that you just kind of get used to seeing.
Yeah,
it looks
up,
like
Pro
Break
Shell.
is in the lead right now.
Yeah, he knocked it down with a shine.
I haven't been able to leverage Cheeries, and that's kind of what's making it work.
Need to change the sound effect for shine to be no 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 no. That's what I hear in my head every time it goes off.
Haven't let your light shine down.
Yeah. All right. Time Mage going back, running away. Hasting wants to run away quicker. 154 crit, but Dragon gets the re-raise. How thematic that the dragons have Dragon Spirit.
Almost like it was planned.
Almost. Ooh, Asura takes out the Time Mage and heals the Paladin. Almost like it was planned. Haste regen back on him, too.
Also, I think that's one of the few times we've seen Distribute actually happen.
Yeah. Well, almost nobody ever uses it, so...
Well, Break saw that fire damage is usually going to be, like, overwhelming. So a heal from, like, a triple flame going to the rest of the team is just a full team heal.
For sure.
That
and
is
having, like, those grenades,
cool.
those bombs do triple flame or flame spin, something like that to heal your team. And, oh, the Petrify on the Dragon, that's huge. Time Mage dropped low, but just
Time Mage
whack him with the
guts,
staff.
because that was a 240 coming, and it did only, like, 111.
Oh, the Dragon is unpetrified, so cannot be bothered there. Oh, and the Time Mage whacks that Dragon again with another staff bonk. Ooh, and you took it.
Break takes it 2-1. Well done, Team Meteor.
And you're down into the losers bracket.
Not the first time. Won't be the last either. Yeah, he does have guts. Up next, Topographers versus Coppola 1. Cartographers versus Evil Destruction Strikes Back.
Also, I'm not sure, but I think that the team name might be Cartographers and the player name might be Topographers.
Might be. Uh, Tournament files, signups. Maybe?
Maybe? Doesn't matter.
Player name Cartographers. Yup, I just have it written backwards in the signups thing. Oops. So, Cartographers v Coppola 1, Topographers versus Evil Destruction Strikes Back. Yes, I know. I know it's the two map makers, Void. Anyways, for Topographers, we have Lewis the Geomancer with Draw Out, Arrow Guard, 2 swords, and Move +2. Clark the Geomancer with Item, Weapon Guard, Abandon, and Move +1. LaSalle the Geomancer with Time Magic, Distribute, Magic Attack Up, and Magic Defend Up. And Zhang He the Geomancer with White Magic, Dragon Spirit, Defense Up, and Guts. On the other side, for Evil Destruction Strikes Back, you know him, you've seen him for a bunch of months. Necromancer the Geomancer this time, with Draw Out, Counter Flood, Magic Attack Up, and Magic Defend Up. White Witch the Priest with Draw Out, Damage Split, Defense Up, and Move +1. Arrow the Archer with Item, Arrow Guard, Deadshot, and Sniper. And Punisher the Squire with Flame Whip and Flame Shield. Steel, Auto Potion, Attack Up, and Maintenance. Man, Break Shield might actually be a real thing in future months, huh? Anyways, large 59.
We got 4 Geos on one team.
That is 4 Geos. Which I guess makes sense for the theme.
Yeah, Topographers. Protect on everybody. And I think they have Time Magic as well, so we're going to see a haste on everyone as well, I imagine. There's Pro Shell on the other team. And Mass Immune for the haste region on the full team as well. Both teams have haste and Pro Shell.
They have successfully completed the checklist. Time to fight now.
Yep.
It's like the weigh-in before a fight. Got to make sure you got the proper matchup.
It's just too strong. You have to have it on your team.
What I think is interesting is what happens when it starts wearing off and how teams deal with that. Because there really isn't a way to do Pro Shell that isn't Kiyomori. Like, theoretically you can, but it sucks and it's awful and it's worse than not having it.
Freeze can do it.
Yeah, worse than not having it. Because then the priest will, like, spend a turn using Protect instead of reviving someone, and you're like, please explain.
Oh, no. I was saying trees.
Oh, trees. Yeah, trees are good. Everybody run trees. That's why I have a Chocobo on one of my teams for Choco Guard.
Yeah, Choco Guard is good as well. That one's pretty solid.
The MVB.
Okay, carved model coming out, 175. That's pretty dang good. That's from Coppola's Geomancer. Some Geo on Geo hate.
You're on the wrong team.
Yours for everyone. The double swing, very little damage on those double swings. It's 2 mithril swords.
Yeah, I don't imagine those were designed for basic attacks.
Yeah, what is mithril sword at again?
Like 2 MA, I think. Or 3 MA, actually.
Okay. 3 MA makes more sense. Otherwise, you would just run 2 Ragnaroks, I feel like. Or Nagraroks.
Yeah, I
Because
mean,
you get the extra
probably.
speed is way better.
I just remember that, like, I was building someone and I was going to put equipped bows on him, and then I realized, wait, I just already have a sword that does that.
Yeah,
and I
plus
can
3
wear a
MA.
shield? Nice.
You know, not a lot of damage from either of these teams in terms of big hits. Yeah, 91 is not, you know, super impressive here. That was a crit, and it was only 70.
I'm beginning to wonder if these two triangles are like 4 offset rotated, so it's just bads everywhere.
Well, on Topographers, you got Leo, Gemini, Gemini, Sagittarius. And on Evil Destruction, you got Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Gemini, and Sagittarius. So you're going to have neutral compat or good for everybody.
Well, Gemini and Sagittarius are not good compat.
Why are you running Gemini and Sagittarius on your same team?
Sagittarius is good with Aries and Leo. I know because that's my team. No, I bet this is a bunch of worst compats.
Yeah, it's like they've got bad compat with their own teammates.
Well, no, it's best compat if they're opposite gender, so I'm betting like...
Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah, because the female Gemini and male Sagittarius for Coppola's team. That makes sense.
Jesus Christ, Evil Destruction, you and your Cheery.
Yeah, Cheery just wrecked it.
But yeah, I think it's 2 males on one, 2 females on the other, so they're best with each other.
Yeah. Although Leo, there's a Leo on Cartographers.
Leo is good with Sagittarius, because Leo, Aries,
Okay.
Sagittarius is my triangle. Which, as I've told the story before, I'm a Leo, my wife is an Aries, and my best man's a Sagittarius.
There you go.
So I was like, well, that's just going to happen then. Like, my best friend since college and my wife and me, like, name a better triangle.
Bermuda.
Isn't that, like, the worst triangle? Isn't that, like, responsible for bad things?
Potentially.
Probably not, actually.
It actually is. I believe there's a volcanic vent, and it changes the temperature and current and air and all that stuff, and makes instruments go weird. So there actually is a explainable phenomenon around that area.
And that phenomenon is magic.
Yep. Now we're seeing deadly poison drop. You know, not too bad, but Geo's just in critical. His other Geo wants to drop it or pick it up. No, wants to pick it up. Yeah, wants to pick it up. It's going to be a heal. Oh, Cheery coming out against 2 Geos. They did not like that. 425 on one of them, 119 on the other.
Yeah, it looked like
goodness.
best on one, worst on the other.
Yep. And then 50. The counter flood gets 0 on the priest because charging. Ooh, 126. Those are like a crit.
I think it's Deadshot and Sniper on that Archer.
Yes, indeed. The Archer does have Deadshot, but no... Oh, and Sniper naturally because it's Archer. Geo's back up. Squire coming back, ready to go for some more deadly poison. 196 on that. Dragon Spirited, though, got the re-raise. Doesn't matter. Oh, Demon Fire didn't put it down. Only 38 damage.
That had to be Guts.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that Geo does solid damage.
Bonk.
Oh, poison dropped it. That's a great death.
Yeah, like, there's 3 different poisons, and there's good reasons to run all of them, but, like, sometimes just actual poison status effect is super effective.
Oh, absolutely. My team runs all 3.
It's a really good answer to Guts.
It really is. Poison is a good answer to Guts, and you know what? This Geomancer's got to cure itself, and it's not going to be enough. Ooh, but it was guarded. See, if you had a Flame Whip, that wouldn't have happened.
Well, might have. She could add Guts again.
That's true. That is true.
Like she just did there.
More Guts. Iku dropping. Not too much damage there against that priest. Another Deadshot Archer. Rocking that Geomancer.
I think I'm going to flip Nightshade and Deadly Poison, have Deadly Poison be green and Nightshade be purple.
Oh wait, he does have a Flame Whip. Flame Whip can be guarded?
By Blade Grasp, so not that.
Well, he used Flame Whip with one of the Thief skills against the Geomancer, and it was guarded.
Yeah, I'll have to look at that. Either way, for now, Evil Destruction wins. 2-0. Another one of my favorite problems. The winner was disadvantaged, but they still won, so I don't have to redo anything.
That is nice. Not having to rerun is good.
Alright, for Coppola 2's Knights Templar Return, we have Fulmar of the Paladin with White Magic, Auto Potion, Magic Attack up, and Move HP up. We graph the Spellblade with Item, Arrow Guard, Attack up, and Move +2. Isolde the Lancer with Basic Skill Hamido, Jump +2, and Move +1. And Lawfrey the Sage with Draw Out, Damage Split, Equip Armor, and Magic Defend up. On the other side, for Playtac, playtac.com. Play the Samurai.
Playtac.com. I wonder what would be there.
What could possibly be at this URL? Play the Samurai with Steel, Dragon Spirit, Concentrate, and Sniper. Tack the Squire with Steel, Hamido, 2 Swords, and Secret Hunt. No targets. Dot the Squire with Steel, Counter, Defense up, and Equip Gun. And Calm the Black Chocobo with Choco Ball. Uh, 78.
Well, this Flame Whip no evade thing will come into play in this match as well if it happens, I believe, because Flame Whip is being used on Tack.
You know, now that you say that, Fig, I think I figured out what's causing it. Like, it is using the WP no evade formula, but there's a second one I wrote to get procs and elementals involved in it because they aren't an 03 gun. So I wrote 5A to do that, and 5A has a few checks in it. If the weapon being used is X, jump past the evade procedure. And the way I wrote the pre-formula overrides, probably that's not getting written in, so when it's calling it, it's missing it. Well, anyways, I know where to look. I think I have a good idea where to fix it.
Judgment 254. That's a pretty solid judgment damage.
Yeah, I think Paladins have landed in just about the right place. Especially seeing what that Faith Ninja with Holy Sword has been doing this month.
We don't have to worry about the Flame Whip user doing anything as he is down.
That Warren saved the Spellblade there. He would have been dead otherwise.
Yeah, for sure. Deadly Poison, only 78 damage. Oh, Pro Shell and Defend. Yeah.
Yep.
That'll do it. More Pro Shell.
thing about Shine is it's the one that, like, doesn't care what the faith of the opponent is. And being AoE on top of that, it needs some kind of drawback.
Cheery just dropped that bird. Birdie come back. Little heal.
This is the music episode.
This is the music episode.
There's one every
Only
season.
80 damage against the samurai, but we get the re-raise off, so that's nice. I have a feeling Coppola is going to take this one. I think I have one form of revive on this team, and it's that one gun user Squire, and he needs to go over and help that Flame Whipper out because he's going to do the most damage with a Flame Whip. That lightning stab is, oof, brutal. Hamido comes out, though. That's kind of nice. These guys have to keep wasting mass immunes to do that, get rid of that poison. Oh. Ooh, missed. Thank goodness. Would have been better with a Hamido proc, but you know, do what you can.
I don't think you can Hamido,
A judgment?
Judgment,
oh, yeah,
yeah.
that's right. We saw a Holy Strike earlier that was Hamido'd, but Judgment, I don't think so.
Alright, so we just saw Frost Breath correctly display its effect. Man, it's so hard to figure out how effects work.
You know, that Warn is incredibly strong. Like, I did not realize that Warn had that AoE like that. Like, that is an incredibly strong thing going on. Like, it's being spammed a ton, but it is really protecting those units from damage.
Yeah, like when there's actual AI controls of it and it's only used to prevent, like, anticipated damage that it looks ahead and sees coming instead of just, yeah, I want to put Protect and Shell on everybody, I feel like it's going to be a really powerful part of Squire Arsenal.
Yeah, that Lancer has been defending everyone. Like, just constantly defending, and so all the damage that this team is supposed to do is just going away.
Yeah, like,
So, yeah,
you definitely lose the offense of your Lancer, but, like, you're not getting nothing in compensation.
Yeah. And that Squire just cannot keep up with this. Neither of them can do anything against this. All of that that defend. E2 doesn't do defend anymore, Coppola. It gives you stealth.
We have E2 at home, E2 at home. Warning, warning!
Yeah, this is... I mean, Coppola ran away with this one. And I think a big reason for that is that Warn. I think that it significantly reduced the damage. Also, the other one is the Flame Whipper went down really quick and then never got back up.
Yeah, I mean, when your most important DPS goes down and you have a major defensive strategy, like, those two together are a decisive advantage.
Yep. Yeah, it's huge. That Warren is just so strong. Because all these hits that should be doing a whole lot more are just being just neutered. And Samurai can Dragon Spirit all he wants, but it's not going to help him. The Samurai does not have Magic Defend up. It has Concentrate and Dragon Spirit. Although it supposedly has no support? That should be right.
Sniper.
Sniper, okay.
So that one's not being caught by the...
by my stats dashboard.
Yeah. And being a
have to
new
fix
one,
that.
that'll happen sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, this is just, it's an inevitable loss here for Playtech.com.
Might take a minute.
I think it will take a minute. Or more than a minute.
Very defensively minded units wanting to, like, keep themselves up. Except for the Spellblade, who wants to, like, do the damage.
Absolutely. Never gonna be that.
Between the poison still being here... Nice hit. Yeah, that's probably what it is, Coppola. They probably broke their last item and are just out of them.
That would make sense.
But the Poisoner is running out the clock with their own poison. Yep, Knights Templar take game 1.
As we knew it would happen.
You gotta give them their victory screen.
I figured out why Builder wasn't doing it right. Or not the team builder, but stats dashboard. Now it should work.
We open
All
with
right, we get the
Kielmori.
pro shell at least. Steel Heart? Oh, that would have been clutch.
Oh yeah, we've seen what a single Steel Heart will do to a match.
Draining Poison, but again, defending and all that stuff. Weaken was dropped, but so little damage. The Peck for 126.
Weaken on the
Just-
Spellblade, though, is not trivial.
It is not. It is not. That's pretty good. Let's see if this Flame Whipper can get anything done before it's killed. Oh, Consecrate. Shouldn't be too much damage. No, not a ton, but, you know, chip damage does work.
I mean, a total of like 300 plus damage is nothing to laugh at.
That's true, because it does hit all those units. And it's nice that it doesn't hit allies. Oh, here's a Cheery. Just for the Chocobo. 170 did more to the Scholar for sure. Auto Potion coming out. Still poisoned though. Oh, Flame Whip, we're finally seeing it. 154 Sundown, 231 Scholar's Toast. No more Cheery for you, at least for now. 169 Spellblade's dead.
Playtech definitely running a very different game on the smaller map.
Very different game, it seems. Very aggressive. Oh, Scholar's back up with a full life. Only 214 HP? Or was that? No, that was just life, not full life. Scholar's going to come out and go for a Master Immune. Okay.
Got to clear that poison.
Smart thing to do.
Yeah, that's probably why both of them ran out of katanas in the previous map, because they were just so busy curing poisons.
Yeah, and when you're on that that swamp, you're going to be doing poison all the time. Flame Whip.
Goodbye.
So much damage. That unit does so much damage. Interestingly, the gunner did not use one of the thief skills. It just attacked. I'm not sure why it didn't use the thief skill, but Chocobo comes out with a Choco Ball, 242, knocks it down. Lancer coming in for the jump, 330, enough to take out that black Chocobo.
So I know why they prioritize basic attack in those circumstances. If they have the kill, then they'll look for something that has evasion unchecked, and it reads from the front to the back, and attack is the first thing on the list. So if it can basic attack, it will basic attack.
But it did not do a killing blow.
Right, and I was going to say the times that it doesn't kill are related to the times when it hits the... There's a thing in the RNG that checks the frame counter, and on certain circumstances marks it as not using this ability, because it doesn't want them to be consistent, do the same thing every time. So it adds a little bit of chaos into it, which is why sometimes you'll see units with like only one ability walk up and then do nothing. Is because they hit the frame counter, don't use this ability, and they didn't have any others.
Well, Play Attack finally gets a game in.
Well, I mean, you won last round,
I was
so...
worried I was going to get smoked.
I mean, you're in the winner's bracket round 2, so you at least won an entire match. And you're taking...
It's true, but it was only against you.
Brutal, but fair.
I'm just messing with you.
No, of course. And... yeah, like, taking a game off Coppola and forcing a game 3 is not nothing. Like,
That's
Coppola
true.
is consistently towards the top end of the rankings, so...
I mean, he's the only person to have won more than once, correct?
More than twice. There's a couple people who've won twice.
Okay, he's won 4 times.
Yeah, he's definitely the most winningest, like, distantly.
And he has fewer tournaments than a lot of people.
Let's see.
He came in after me.
I think Kjata has 2, and I don't think any of his were the early ones, but yeah, he does have more than anyone else. So I don't think Kjata has missed a month, and I have missed a month. So
yeah, I have 1 win, but you know, maybe playtac.com will pull it out for me this month. Give me another one.
Well, the Paladin is pretty far out of position.
Yep, that could be good for the Flame Whipper. Unless the Lightning Stab. Ooh, that's a strong Lightning Stab.
Yeah, double weaken is brutal.
But you did get the was that a counter from the gun? Yeah, counter. And the gun. Cheery coming out to drop a Squire and a Black Chocobo.
Squire survives
Neither
it.
of them go down, so that's nice. And Mass Immune from the Samurai. Region will be helpful. Raining Poison, 160. Weakened on that Spellblade. That's going to be helpful. And Chocobo, can you take him down? 264. Yes, you can take him down.
Yeah, the Lancer just being out in the middle of nowhere these last 2 maps has made a huge difference.
Yeah, he was super helpful in the first map. Oh my gosh, 3-person Cheery?
Double kill.
Oh, took down 2 of them. That's harsh. Ooh, the damage split. At least you're poisoned.
There is a wish.
All right. Flame Whipper is back up.
And notably, the Sage loses the haste, so it's, well, I guess it does still race.
Well, Kiku, I was afraid of another Cheery.
Another Cheery would actually probably be in your favor, because if he kills himself, like, it's just the Lancer, and that's not where they want to be.
Yeah, because the Lancer will just be hitting Warren the whole time.
Yeah. People with Warren are not known for using Wish. And yeah, the Sage at 124, like, he kind of has to Masamune to break the poison, because...
Poisoned again. Oh, and the proc. Haha, Icepo proc.
One of
I
these
went into
days...
it not expecting to get any procs, but I figured, you know, I can elemental boost the bow, so it works. Because you get the crystal helmet on the samurai, so it gets elemental boosted from the armor that it's wearing, the crystal mail, sorry, for the armor. So, you know, get extra damage from that. But the proc is just a nice little cherry on top if it ever happens.
Yeah, and I mean, it's been super important, both of these games. Like, both of them have been kill shots thanks to the proc.
Yep. Proc is nice.
And the Lancer's just running away, warning while Poison takes him down, so...
You know, I'm okay with that.
A very feast or famine strategy, because boy did it make a world of difference in game one.
Now, I need to check something, because I didn't even realize Warren was like a thing. But there is something I need to check in the DC for next month, and that is if Warren can be mimicked. Because that's not bad.
Playtech manages to turn it around and take the match 2-1.
Playtech.com for the win.
Congratulations. Alright, that is the night. As always, thank everybody for coming out, sending in teams, keeping up the hype, and as you all do. And of course, special thanks to Fig for his team builder and Simmon for doing an excellent job tonight. Really had a good time, and really looking forward to seeing what more interesting strategies push through this month. It is a lot more variety than what I expected to see from how everyone was talking in the channel in the lead up, and really
100%.
Really looking forward to see how they all smash against each other and what falls out at the end. But until then, we'll see you guys tomorrow night. Have a great night.
Adios.